Many people said that Messi needs to test himself, get out of his comfort zone, go and try yourself in a different league, then we'll see what you're made out of. And you know what? He's done that. He's done a bit of a cheat code going over to PSG. Not too keen on it, gotta be honest. But we've brought in a fella, he's going to be with us in January, who I've always thought should test himself, one of the top 5 leagues, because he's gone about and he's earned stupid amounts of money, but he's never really tested himself in the top leagues. And he's doing so now at the age of 35. So let's go meet the little fella. Welcome back, episode 4 of the Barcelona rebuild. We do still have PK as one of the top scorers. I feel like it's something that's going to have to happen regardless of season at the moment. He's there with Depay at the current standing, 10 goals apiece, which is ridiculous. We're currently top of the league after 13 games, of which you can see up here. Most recently, we've beaten Getafe and drawn with Besiktas. But what we need to do, and before showing you our new player, is ask if you can like or subscribe. Click on the bell. It will alert you whenever I've released the video, and you can go and watch it within the first second. I'm sure you're there waiting with bated breath. But if you can also like and show your support on this specific video, or support the channel as a whole with a subscribe, and then you'll be able to follow through this content. And the rebuild is looking pretty strong at the moment, which I'm quite happy about. I'm slightly concerned that it may not last the whole kind of 2-3 weeks of the beta, but if it doesn't, we'll have to cross that bridge when I get to it. And also, got another cheeky little F1 video that's probably going to come out. It actually may very well have came out already, thinking about that. So, if that's there, and you want to watch it, then do so. If you don't, that's fine. There's many, many more FM videos that are on the way over the next few months. There was a slight hint. It was very discreet on the thumbnail. But our new signing's Hulk. He's coming over to us. He, at the point of sale, was actually 4.5 stars. But he's going to cost us between, well, it's 2.7 million, and then it's an extra 400 grand if he plays 50 games for us, which he may very well do. His wages, I think, are about 73k, so it's not a vast amount at all. With the history that he's got and the teams that he's played for, he's always got a good goal scoring record. You're looking at least a goal a game. A goal every other game, which is it's kind of what we're looking for. Our top 3 will be a mixture of Depay, Aguero, Hulk, Pedri if we don't play him at the deep line playmaker, Demir, Fati. It's a nice top 3 that we've got a pick of various stars, and I'm looking forward to it vastly. Since you were last with me, which were the games against Madrid and Lille, we've played through Bilbao. We picked a 3-0 win up against them. We did draw against our local rivals, Espanyol. That was at their ground, the Estadio Cornellà El Prat. Definitely not pronounced that way, but again, not Spanish, so forgive me. Followed it up with a 5-0 win against Besiktas, in which PK got a goal, and then had the first penalty for us that wasn't him, and Aguero scored it. Hispalis we then played, who is Real Betis. 2 late goals from Depay and Fati to turn the game around and give us the win. We then beat Elche 2-0 with a brace from Aguero. Cadiz next, and we beat them 1-0 with a late penalty from Aguero again. Late-ish. Besiktas followed that with a 1-1. Goal from PK at the penalty spot to start off, and a header then from Batshuayi to equalise. And most recently we've played Getafe, and we beat them 2-0. Another penalty from PK, and I think the 5th red card against us. So things are doing well. We haven't lost in, I think it was 10 games. Competitive, yeah. Which is pretty darn good going. We're starting off now with Villarreal, who are currently 3rd in the league. And then going into Olympiacos, who are 3rd in the group. We're all but there. We're 6 points ahead with 2 games left. So all we need to do is just not lose these last 2. And I think even if we did, we'd probably still get promoted. But we'll make sure we go out on a boom. Just to let you know, I have now officially given up on Coutinho. I mean, look at his average rating. You can't, my head's in the way. Give me a second. Look at his average rating, 6.4. By far the worst in the team. It's just not good. There's no one even close. The other one's Braithwaite, but we don't care about him either, to be quite honest. We'll be starting with Ter Stegen in goal, Mingueza, Piqué, Araujo and Alba. Sergio Busquets ahead of them with De Jong and Roberto in the middle. And then Pedri on the right, Memphis on the left and Aguero up top. It's a pretty good team. They're doing pretty good for us. Let's go and get some more goals. Probably for Piqué, to be fair. Villarreal, the current Europa League champions, are lining up with the 4-3-3. Pretty decent squad, to be fair. They're building there. We are lining up with our 4-3-3. Good form, 3 wins, draw, win. And a pretty strong bench. We're only just getting to the point now where we're actually able to name like 12 subs. Just coming up to half time. For some reason, Atletico Madrid are 14th. I don't know why or how that's happened. But we had a good ball through from De Jong towards Memphis at the back post. But Chukwueze, I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be completely wrong. Has been dispossessed from Alba. Memphis puts the ball towards the back post this time. And then Pedri's header goes off the top of the crossbar. It is half time now. We've had the better XG, but we haven't actually able to get a shot on target yet, which I'm not particularly keen on. So I'll thrash my arms and tell them I'm not happy. I was starting to get concerned that this episode was going to take ages, because I chortled on for ages at the start of it. But it turns out that this game isn't doing anything. It's flying through at a rate of knots. We'll swap Alba over from left back to right back. We'll bring in Serginho Dest. We have Roberto staying at the box-to-box role, because really we don't have that many people that like playing box-to-box, and the ones that can play there are much better in other positions, so I don't want to waste them. Right, Pedri's dropping back to the playmaker. De Jong's going back to defensive mid. Busquets is coming off for Demir. We'll go with that. We've got one more sub, and we'll make that later in the game, if needs be. We'll move ourselves up to positive. There's only 5 minutes left of the game now. I'll drop some demand more. I think we haven't even seen a highlight at this rate. It feels like we haven't. But no, we're not particularly playing very well, but we're away from home against one of the stronger teams in the league, so I'll take a 0-0, but it'd be preferable if we can get a highlight. Oh, here it is. Memphis with the corner. Puts it towards the near post. Araujo, and his head's just over. 2 minutes left. It is full time for the world's quickest game, it feels. Let's go over and we'll play Olympiacos. It's Champions League time. Time for us to confirm ourselves in the next round of the Cup. So we'll accept those few suggestions and we'll have a little look what we're going to do. And voila, our lineup is Ter Stegen in goal, Mingueza, Piqué, Eric, and then Jordi Alba. Sergio playing the hold in midfield with De Jong and Pedri in front of him. We've gone with Demir and Coutinho out wide with Aguero up top. Kind of given up on Coutinho, as I covered earlier. However, I am going to give him this one game, and if he does something, fair enough. And if he's useless, then it's the point that I've made. It's just proved itself. Olympiacos, with a pretty good form, are lining up with a 4-2-3-1. Kenny Lala is that, left mid. Decent player is, to be fair. Left, right back. It's not even close to left mid. It's the exact opposite side. And we're lining up with not as comfortable form as them, but in a decent country, though. So there is that. And as we know, all we need to do is just not pick up a loss in this game, and we are confirmed as champions, I believe, as well. 25 minutes gone. There's a free kick whipped towards the back post, but no one kind of ready for them. Socrates picked up the loose ball, put it into Envia, Madi, Masuras, Suarez up top, Henry, don't know who that is, gotta be honest. Valbuena still knocking about, apparently. Olympiacos here, they're doing pretty well. Envia on the edge. And Masuras has just scored against us. It's almost half-time. We have had, yet again, another really boring game. I am really happy that these are the ones that I came back for. We've had some that are absolute corkers, and that these two have just been dire. Valbuena's putting in a corner towards Suarez. Oh, it's off the crossbar. And then Eric, for some reason, plays it back to Alba on the line. Honestly, I don't know why he's done that. It'd be nice for us to actually have some involvement in this game. Can I blame this on Coutinho? I think I am gonna blame it on him. I've got to be honest. Pedri, all the ball out to the left. Right, Coutinho, where are you? Are you gonna do something for us? Here he is. He scored. He's offside. Of course he is. He's useless. Useless. Right, I'm getting him off. Right, so where is he? He scored a goal. Oh yeah, no you haven't. That's a lie. Do you know what? Don't stop. Wait. Wait for the VAR to come through. He may be onside. It's not last year. It's not last year. Ref, what are you saying? Checking. Goal review. Goal. Oh, it's fantastic, Coutinho is. It's our best player. Never doubted him for a second. Pedri, ball out to the left. Alba. It's Coutinho here. It's the mind of a footballer. This is. Finds the space, gets it, sticks it in the corner first try. Kid's a genius. Right, we're going to make some subs. For the first time that we've opened this screen up today, definitely haven't just almost pulled someone off whilst angry at them. Which is never good. Wouldn't recommend it. Demir out on the right. Do I want to take him off? Because it's 1-1. Yes. I'm going to bring Aguero off because he's done nothing. We'll put Depay up front. We've still got one more sub left as well. Just the 10 minutes left. I'm gonna go to attacking. Why the hell not? We'll encourage them because they loved that when I did that last time. A few of them started talking. It looks like it's going to be a draw, but we says all we need is a draw, so we'll take it and we'll just move on. We've had 2 draws in this game. This episode, sorry. It's not what I was looking for. That's what we were here to see. We've qualified for the knockout round. And I believe now the board are happy with that. That's all they asked for. Every single time I click the wrong one. They asked for me to reach the first knockout round. We're there. They asked for me also in the league to challenge for the first division. I don't know. It's very ambiguous, the term challenge. I don't know exactly what they want. So I'm just going to assume that we just keep winning stuff. And we'll find out then. The games we're going to come back for are the Real San Sebastian, otherwise known as Sociedad, and Real Madrid games at the start of next year. I know we're jumping over our first El Clasico. However, it is only like 1 game away, and if we come back for these 2, it also allows us to meet our new signing, which I think will be pretty fun. But if you have enjoyed this episode, then do me a favour of liking and subscribing. Show your support on the channel as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you very much for your time.